answer, we have contestant number 4, Aghan Varan. Stand out, not fit in. Stand out, not fit in, Aghan Varan.
Audience, I have a question for all of you. Have any of you ever felt they had to become smaller, quieter, or different just to fit in? Can I have a show of hands, please? Thank you. If this hall had a volume limit, I'd probably be disqualified by now. Because when people describe me, quiet is definitely not the word they would use. More like noisy, loud, and outspoken. And honestly, sometimes my teachers don't even need a microphone. They just need me. But whether you believe it or not, I wasn't always confident about that. There was a time in my life where I thought fitting in just meant looking cool. I wore skinny jeans almost every day, and I had a perfectly styled side part that survived the rain, and even PE class. And I proudly wore a bright pink watch, convincing myself that I was the definition of cool. At that time, I thought I was setting trends. But looking back, let's just say I was definitely setting something. Despite having a pink watch face, I always had friends who cared about me, supported me, and laughed with me. I didn't realize it then, but I was already accepted for who I was. But nevertheless, I still began to think, maybe I am too much. I remember a really stern teacher once asking me, "Hey, Aghan, why can't you be more calm and more quiet like all your other friends?" I was shocked to the core. And so I tried. I spoke less. I laughed softer. I stopped raising my hand. And I even sat at the back of the class. And this little experiment of mine lasted for maybe about 2 days. Because on the 3rd day, I had an opinion. And keeping that inside of me felt impossible. Pretending to be someone else is exhausting. It feels like living in a life that doesn't belong to you. I once heard a quote that changed my mindset. Don't let others decide who you are. We live in a world that says, be yourself, but only if yourself isn't too loud, too different, or too bold. We applaud confidence, but only when it is comfortable. And we celebrate uniqueness, but only if it doesn't challenge our expectations. Somewhere along the way, many of us begin reshaping ourselves just to belong, slowly losing sight of who we truly are. But the people who change the world are never the ones who fit in. They are the ones who dare to stand out. When I stopped trying to be less me, I became more confident, and I realized that our voices, though loud, different, or imperfect, they can encourage, inspire, and give someone else the courage to be heard. So maybe we are loud, maybe we are outspoken, maybe we do take up space, but we should never apologize for being ourselves, because there is no one in the school that is exactly like each of us. And that is not our weakness, my friends. That is our strength. So don't turn down your volume just to make others comfortable. Turn it up. Don't just fit in. Stand out. Thank you.